What's up? I'm Ethan Ventress.
I'm Hunter Murray.
And this is week 1 of Backseat Blast. Yo, guess what time of the year it is? Time to get holly jolly.
Yo, what's going on, Capel? My name is Drew, and we got young Cole with us as well, and then we got 2 goons in the back seat. We got Ethan and Hunter.
Yeah.
So this is week 1 of the Backseat Blast. We are so excited. Let's get it going. So this is Banger the One, so we all gotta kind of get lit at this part right here. Okay, cool?
Okay. That camera moves slightly off.
I'm gonna get it.
Hey. All right, dope. Okay, cool. So question number one is really quick. I want both you guys to name off your top 5 artists.
Top 5 artists?
Yeah,
Of
top
all
5.
time?
No, of now.
I mean, I really like Cage the Elephant or Anglo-Ass Animals. I've seen them both twice now.
I haven't seen
Okay.
I
Really
like
good.
Logic.
Okay, Logic.
Logic's dope. ASAP Ferg.
ASAP Ferg. Okay.
I guess Rolling Stones. They're kind of kicking it still. I mean, they're alive. Their older music is better, but they're still kicking. So like that counts.
Okay.
Ooh.
I found this one woman, I think her name was like Alice Merton. I can't say her last name, but she was really good.
Okay.
Oh, G-Eazy, I guess. Yeah. He's dropping that new album.
Ding ding. Okay, time's up. Awesome.
Dope.
Great job. Okay, question number 2. These are just simple questions so far. Okay, we're going slow.
Okay.
I heard this the other day, and I was like, this would be perfect for the Backseat Blast question.
Dope.
Is it possible to have more than one best friend?
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah,
Yeah?
Yeah,
What do you
hands
think,
down.
Cole?
No,
No?
no.
What?
yeah.
That's your best friend, man. Like,
I-
that's,
Well,
that's
I've always thought
that's
that too.
dude, you know?
Like,
that's that person.
I got the homie here. That's like a best friend. And then like I have friends that I've known that are
So
longer
you just
time
said friends right there.
that are like Nick Wright. I've known him forever, and I would consider him a best
Shout out
friend.
Nick Wright.
Yeah. I've known Mateo like only high school, but like I've gotten to know him so well, like such through these like short years that it's like I've known him for such a long time.
Right.
It's like he's a best friend. You can have multiple best friends, easy.
Gotcha.
Cole,
Okay.
you're just
No, fam.
You sleep.
Cole, tell the camera.
All right, look, like me and Drew.
You can go ahead and hop your face in there too.
Me and Drew are like homies. Oh shoot.
What I just hit?
I don't know.
there's nothing on the road.
I did not see that.
That was strictly internal car issue. That was scary.
I don't know what we just hit, but
It's fine. We're not done.
in this.
All right, look, like me and Drew are homies. Like he is one of my good friends, but I have a best friend. You know, you have a best friend.
And that's me.
Oh, you.
You're a good homie. There's a difference.
I'm not your best friend.
Yo, dog. I just met you like 6 months.
We need to cut this guy. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool, dope. And last but not least, does Luke Hodson look like Steve Harrington?
I don't
Steve
know who
Harrington,
I don't know who
yeah.
Steve
You don't know
What?
No.
No, I don't.
Oh my gosh,
What?
y'all are asleep right now.
Okay,
Yeah, pull him up.
that was just supposed to be a funny question, but you guys don't know who
Yeah.
Steve Harrington
No,
is.
Does not look like Luke at all.
No.
I don't see it at all. Yeah.
Let me see. Which picture?
I think he looks like.
That one right there? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
No.
Yeah, I am kidding you. That doesn't look like Luke.
Yeah, this is not
You guys are
like
insane.
Luke.
You guys are insane. I need you to. Okay, cool. So those were my 3 questions to get us started. What do you guys have for me? Question number 1 from you guys is blank.
Bro, you go first.
If you were on a desert island,
Oh my gosh.
what 3 movies are you taking with you?
For those of you guys who didn't hear, he asked me what 3 movies I would take if I was on a desert island. So my heart wants to just say the Dark Knight trilogy. Like the heart wants to say that bad. I feel like I'd get bored. Like I need to have variety. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to have a little bit of variety. So, Forrest Gump is number 1.
Oh yes.
Forrest Gump's got to go with me. If I have to pick one of the movies from the Dark Knight trilogy, I got to go with Heath Ledger. So,
Of course.
Dark Knight Rises is number 2.
Fair enough.
Third, oh man, Is there Christmas on this desert island? Because I really like Christmas music.
I mean,
movies.
why wouldn't there? Is this just are there desert islands that just there's no holidays there?
All right.
No Christmas.
Home
Does
Alone.
not exist.
Home Alone, the original, number 1. Home Alone. So yeah, what about you, Cole? Pop in the camera a little bit, Cole.
God's Not Dead 1, God's Not Dead 2.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Trying
just
to-
kidding. For sure, Top Gun.
Oh, okay.
All right.
A young Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. I've been
Tom Cruise.
told I look like him.
What?
I think you made
Boy.
that up.
Y'all gotta get to your eyes fixed.
October Sky.
You're just going with Tom Cruise movies. That's all you're doing.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, that is?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm thinking of another movie.
Gosh, probably the Bee movie.
Yeah.
That's a really good movie.
Is that a
You're
legit
like,
top
yes.
3?
Yeah.
That's a legit top 3.
All right,
Okay.
wait, you're not kidding?
Yeah.
No.
You can hear a pin drop.
Yeah. What? Okay, now faith questions.
All right,
what do
yeah.
you guys have?
Does the Bible describe the earth as flat?
He did it. He went there.
The
He
question
went
was,
there.
does the Bible describe the earth as flat? Does the Bible describe the earth as
I think the earth is flat.
The earth is, what proof do you have that the earth is
Say it.
flat?
Biblically, it makes sense.
What is your favorite tactics to get the non-believers to come like to church?
Favorite tactics?
Or like how do you get them?
How do you get him? How do you get him?
How do you rope them up?
I usually
Yeah.
get like
Get
a
him in the
bag
truck?
and just black bag.
Okay. The question is,
Ways.
what are some of my favorite ways to get people to come to church? Honestly, it's tough because you don't just want to. Okay, I heard somebody once say like, your goal is to not try to get somebody to just come to your church. Your goal is to get them to Jesus, right?
Yeah.
Now, the reason why so many people do use church as an example to get people to Jesus, though, is because their church is much better at doing it. Because there's pastors and there's people who have actually studied the Bible more than you, so they know more about the Word of God and all this kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
that's why it's like, hey, we want you to come to our church, because I think that, you know, I want to see this person get saved, but I don't personally know how to get them to do that, because you guys all know ultimately Jesus is the only one that saves us.
Exactly.
We're just being used. So when I get people to come to church, quote unquote, one of my favorite things to do is I want to get to know them first. I want to know before I ever mention anything about my faith, or before I ever mention anything about what I believe or who I am and God and all that kind of stuff. I want to just get to know who this person is. And I think a lot of people miss this, and that's why a lot of people feel judged about going to church, because your first reaction is, hey, you should come to my church. But it's like, you don't even know who this person is yet. You don't know their story. Yeah, you don't know their story. You don't know what they have been through or anything like that. You don't know if they've been burned by church before, and that could have been the most offensive thing ever to them.
True.
You know? But I think that through time, it just takes time. You know, and I use this analogy a lot, but scripture is behind it, so it's not like I just made it up. But the Bible does say one man plants, another man waters, but only God can bring the increase. I look at it like a brick wall, right? So eventually, like, if you just keep taking hits at a brick wall, eventually it goes down. Sometimes it takes a lot. You don't know at what point you can meet a person, though. You can meet a person at a time when they're like really needing Jesus in their life, and all you do is say, hey, my church has this thing coming up on Sunday, I'd love to have you go to it. And that could be all it takes for them to be like, yes, this is my time to go. But you could also meet somebody at a time who is just that solid brick wall, and they're like, nope, I'm not going. You know, and so it's like you feel this rejection sense inside, you know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
So that was a really roundabout way to answer it, but yeah, just get to know somebody first. And ask one more question. Cole, you got a question for us, bro?
Okay. No, bro, let me redeem myself.
You already asked the question. Let's answer that one. You
What?
asked. What did you ask?
What's a verse that defines you, like your life verse? You can say John 3:16
All right.
if you want.
Well, like, no. The basic white girl Instagram bio, John 3:16. Nah, it's the passage. It's not like one verse. It's the story of like when they had the like all the townspeople, they brought the prostitute to the center of the town, and they were gonna stone her. And then Jesus was walking up, and all these people were about ready to stone him, and they're like, Jesus, what should we do? Here, you should throw the first stone. Or like they were testing him, like, this is your laws, we're executing what your father said, so what should we do? And Jesus grabbed the stone, he held it, and he said, he who is free of sin can cast the first stone. And then eventually everybody started to leave. And like, I don't know why, but that's just like stuck with me for such a long time. Because I've read like certain like stories, like Ruth, short things like Job.
Yeah.
Job being one of my favorites, but like that one, it just stuck with me. It really made me think about the whole thing. Where it's like, you know, there are people that do like bad things, quote unquote, or things that are just like suspect. And it really kind of, on a personal note, like I shouldn't be so hasty to be like, man, why'd you do that? Why would you do something like that? You stole like a bag of chips from Quick Trip. Why would you do something like that? That's crazy. And then I can go home that night, or like I can just, throughout the day, I can do things that are like in sin or whatever, or just things that are bad in my own self.
Yeah.
And it's like, I shouldn't be that quick off the gun to be like, criticism.
That's good.
Why are
Yeah.
you doing that? You know, and just more self-reflecting instead of like criticizing, be more like, man, you know, that's wrong. You should probably go return that, or in any instance, find like a better solution to it instead of it just being like,
All right, well, there you have it. So we're wrapping up on the adulterous woman from Ethan, saying that that is the verse that defines his life. Couldn't agree more. Such a good story, man.
yes.
Well, hey,
Prostitute defines my life.
this was episode 1 of the Backseat Blast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you would love to be a part of this, please let us know. You can either message us on Instagram, Facebook. You can comment below on this video if you think this was cool enough to join us. But hey, next time we're gonna have some different people, new questions, new car, probably not a new camera, but you guys get what I'm saying. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Yeet!
There you go.